Well, I guess a lot of people don't realize you can apply for grants at the IRS. That's right, they have grants, and they're really not called grants. It's just a way for the government to get checks out to everybody. Like during the stimulus package. I mean, the checks were sent out for the IRS because they have all the information, right? So now there's a lot of programs that actually have already been there. And it doesn't matter if you pay taxes or no taxes, or you ran away from taxes, or it's a taxing environment for you. It doesn't matter. It's a way to get grants. And there's some now in the tax code even that you could take advantage of, but you have to file a return to get it, even if you don't owe any money. See, that's what happens a lot of, and that's what happened in the COVID stimulus grants. People didn't file taxes, so they didn't know how to get the money to them. Like right now, I don't know if you saw my video a little earlier, I said there's a million, okay, people that have stimulus checks sitting for them at the IRS. And they have to apply for this by the 17th of May. That's getting close, right? There's $1 billion sitting there. And it's really payments from their 2020 what do you call it? His stimulus grant. They were saying $1,000, $1,200 or whatever. So that's 1 million people. There's $1 billion there. And you have only 3 years to do it. And so it's May 17th is the last day that you could apply for that money if there's your name on it. So you have to go there. And I'll put the link to this. It's irs.gov. And you put time to claim 1 billion. Okay. And then you'll see this report here. And it tells you all about. Now, and tells you what to do and make sure you get your money. That's the important thing. Now, see, there's other programs like that. And particularly for lower income people that aren't required to pay taxes, they have money sitting there that they don't know about. There's a couple of programs. There's an earned income tax credit. Now, that's how they give you money as a grant. And what happened, I think it was back in the 90s. Most people got grants. The government gave grants to people through different agencies, whether it's HHS and the like, to give money back to people who need it. The rich people get money through tax credits, okay? Somebody gets on Congress, say, hey, what you should do is not pay taxes if you buy a house or something like that. So they'll give you money, but through the tax system. But there's a lot of lower income people that don't do it. So they were able to get it through Congress as a tax credit, a way to give money to you. And then certain tax credits like this, the earned income tax credit, you don't have to earn any money. You don't have to pay any taxes. See, tax credits are usually like a deduction, So, okay, I made $10,000 and I paid this, and that's a deduction of $2,000 or whatever from my income. But there are tax credits, it doesn't matter, because you don't have to pay taxes to get the money. They just send you a check. So, and particularly this low income tax credit, where you can get up to $6,000 if you have children. Okay, and that's why if you haven't applied for that ever, you could even go back 3 or 4 years. So that's 6,000 times 3, you give it $20,000. If you haven't filed that in the last couple of years. I forget if it's 3 or 5, but there's a link here I put in from the IRS, tells you about that. Okay, there's also a child tax credit. So if you have if you have children, you get a tax credit. Well, listen to this. There's a no child tax credit for people who have no children. They'll send you $600, even if you don't pay taxes. Same way with the child tax credit. You don't have to owe any taxes to get that. They just send you an extra, $1,000 or $2,000, whatever the heck it is. The same with the earned income tax credit. You don't owe Uncle Sam any taxes because you didn't pay enough or you have other deductions. That's okay. They'll send you $6,000 for that. See, and you can go back 3 or 4 years to do that. So that's right. The government says they're giving you grants. They don't call it a grant. They call it a tax credit, but it's a grant to you and me. It's free money. You don't have to pay back, and it doesn't come out of and you don't have to owe any taxes. So no taxes are required to get this a grant from the IRS. And there's also one for health care. There's also one for what they call the American Opportunity Tax Credit, that you get like $1,000, $1,500 or whatever, or $2,500. This is to pay for education or training and things like that. that. So there's a lot of these, and I'll put the link to the major ones that there are available. Let's see, okay, how to claim, how do they work? Okay, yeah, that's more thing. Credits and deductions for individuals. So remember, deductions are different, like a mortgage deduction, okay? So you take that off and it brings your income down. So you pay less taxes. But a tax credit is, okay, they say you owe $10,000 in taxes, and this tax credit for $6,000, you owe now only $4,000. Or if you don't owe $10,000 and you owe zero taxes, they still give you the $6,000. So that's that's the kind of thing it is, and it's a refundable tax credit. So they give you money where you owe taxes or not. So check with the IRS.gov, and also there's a link for the IRS to make an appointment. You can make an in-house one-on-one appointment with the IRS. They have a lot more staff people to handle this now. So if you go to this website or call 844-545-5640, 844-545-5640, 844-545-5640. It might be me doing infomercials. Got to say that number a lot of times. People make that phone call and you can get your sale. And you make a free appointment with a local expert and they help you for free. You could also do something like go to findhelp.org. Findhelp.org, and you put in there, you can put in tax help. And here we're, did I put it? Yeah, tax preparation. Okay, there's a 6 where I live. See, that's not a whole lot, but they're there. So that's why you get the free one. Don't go to Google and find that somebody's going to charge $5,000 to get your $6,000. Now that's not a real good deal. You shouldn't pay any money for that. So, and there's enough free help to do that, and that's what we teach you at Let's Go Help. And like on Let's Go Help, what we have is we train you like this to learn about all these programs, money for grants for anything, because there's over $16,000 that given to every adult in the United States every year. That's an average. So you may get more, may get less. You get more if you know where the hell to play. That's what we do. And we have live one-on-one training every day. We have a couple hours a day. Every day of a live person that will answer your questions about anything. Help. All this for $20. You know, not only that, we give our own grants. Every month we give out like $70,000 to people to spend on almost anything. One program we give on $1,000 or $500 you can spend on anything. Another one we give out $500 to spend on your rent. Another one $500 to spend on your car repair. And we also give out 30 free laptop computers every month. So that alone is enough. And then special, you can ask us 100 questions a day if you like. We have something called a question corner, where the experts see your question and give you the best answer. So we show you the best place to start getting the money and the help that you deserve because you live in America. That's all you have to do is be living here. Maybe there's some programs you have to be a citizen. Other programs, it doesn't matter. So the program's for everybody as long as you're here. So let me show you where they are. Because, I mean, we're trying to make this a loving community, and I really mean that. I mean, this is what I feel. This is why I wear the hearts now and everything, because I want to grow my heart more than anything else. That's the only muscle I have left to grow. I can't grow my biceps anymore. That's over at this age. Or I can't, even my brain, words are falling out of the back of my head all the time. I can't run faster. I can barely run. I walk now. But I can love harder. And that's what I want to do to everybody in my life. So our members think that way, and that's why they volunteer to help other members. So it's a community. And what I'm starting to call is a loving community. So join us so we can help each other and get through this life, which is sometimes can be really shitty. So it helps to have loving people around to soothe those pains and help you create options in life, because that's what it's all about. If your option is only to go to Google and spend money to solve a problem, you don't have money. That's your problem. So you can't go to Google. Come to us. We'll show you only ways to get free money and help to solve your problem.